You've already seen Zach Blass's amazing video explaining all the details about this new Seamaster Planet Ocean, but Omega has brought us here on this amazing boat in the middle of the Miami Marina with some of the biggest watch experts in the world, and they know their dive watches. So let's ask them and see what they think. Robin,
yeah,
I hear you know what you're talking about when it comes to these dive watches.
Yeah.
We've just looked at this new Planet Ocean. Tell me your two favorite design tweaks they've made.
I love the fact that they go back to the original 42mm design of the 2005 Planet Ocean, so that's good. So it makes it more wearable and more comfortable on the wrist.
Yeah.
The edgy profile also makes it stand out a bit more from the current collection, or the previous collection, I should say, and also harkens back to some of the very old models in the Heritage line. So I think that's a nice touch, but some elements might spark debate.
Ah, you think so? So what do you think is going to be a bit controversial in this new design?
Well, obviously the removal of the helium escape valve is going to split the crowd, I guess.
Sure.
Some people will miss it, some people will like the new balance design, and okay, that's up to the crowd. For me, it's fine. I like the old one, I like the new one, and if you want it, you can still get it in the 300M collection.
Well, there we go. If you need that helium escape valve, it's still there for you. Which out of those three, orange, blue, black, would you be going for?
This might come as no surprise considering I'm Dutch, but I have to go orange. Not because it's linked to my heritage of the Netherlands, but it's the link to the original Planet Ocean in 2005 for me.
Very good. Danny Milton, the man behind Teddy Baldassare.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Tell me your two favorite things about this new design.
I love that it's aggressive in its redesign. We're going into a new era for the watch, and I love the exclusion of the helium escape valve. I think that's a really cool thing. I think fans have been wanting to see that kind of go away and get a bit more conventional with it. And I love that it's leaning into the larger dive watch in Omega's collection, paring things down. I think that's more than two things, but this watch is very cool. It's not for everyone, I think, but for the people that it's for, I think it really delivers. And
how do you see this now fitting into the Seamaster family? Because it seems to be really separating itself away from the 300M, for example. Yeah, so my understanding from talking to the brand is it's shrinking the collection down and making it smaller, more focused. And I think now I'm wearing a Seamaster Diver 300M, which is great timing. And this has a distinct sort of 90s Bond look. And Planet Ocean is now like sort of for the person who really wants to take their watch out diving. It's for the real true divers out there. And I think between the bracelet and the strap, and I love the orange bezel, there's something in it for everybody.
I really like how it takes inspiration from slightly more modern references than the previous ones, but also one little feature that's hidden in the clasp that I really enjoy is this new micro adjust system. I think that's really great, and it brings the bracelet on the Seamaster into the future. It does. It just seems like it's another sort of practical element they've added in. How do you feel about the helium escape valve disappearing from the Planet Ocean? It's a good question, right? I don't really mind it so much. We've seen it on models like the Ultra Deep already disappear. And I think it just comes from like material and manufacturer innovation. You don't really need it anymore. So it's a shame to see it go. But as long as they don't take it off the 300M, then it's all good. Oh, if they do, then we riot. Absolutely. Then we'll be in the streets. Yes. James Stacey, the man behind Hodinkee. Give me your first thought.
Yeah, I think it's a big change for the 4th gen from the previous ones that we've seen. It's a little bit less conventional, but at the same time feels more modern, if that's sort of a weird split kind of call there. I think it's a lot of Ploprof and it's a lot of ultra dive, ultra deep sort of feeling all wrapped up into something closer to a Planet Ocean. The dial feels familiar. Yes. The case feels very different. And then the bezel is very Ploprof, which I think it comes together in a way that's kind of surprising, and I think it'll take people some time to absorb, but I'm a fan. I like the sizing as well.
And how do you think the Omega collector community, because we know they're a rabid bunch, let's be honest, they're very passionate. How do you think they're going to take to this new release?
Yeah, I think the Planet Ocean has been pretty important for the American market for a long time, and I think that it's also been around for a while, and it's probably due for something of a refresh. There's probably not a highly limited supply of the previous generations on the market. They're around if that's what you really cared for. But I think it's good. I think it's nice that they have a new core at 42 millimeters that's a little bit thinner. I thought the bracelet was nice. The rubber's kind of more my speed, especially in this sort of temperature and with the water and that sort of thing. But yeah, a nice evolution of a watch that I think has been kind of a meaningful, if more modern take for the brand for the last 20 years.
Now, 4 generations is a long time for anything to be around. you look at a family company. If that's lasted 4 generations, you'd say it's doing pretty well. And if you look at this new Planet Ocean, it's 4th generation now, 4th iteration. Omega have managed to develop and iterate on this design. And I think on this 4th one, they've really hit the nail on the head. I personally have always struggled to identify with the Planet Ocean line. I've seen the Seamaster as a really strong brand, and the Planet Ocean has been a bit of a tangent, a little bit of an offshoot. And now I think it's standing on its own 2 feet, it's diving into that deep end head first with this new, sleeker, slimmer, more refined design. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about this new watch? Let me know down in those comments. Do you like these tweaks that they've made? Do you like that slimmer, edgier case? Do you like the fact that it's got no helium escape valve anymore? All up for discussion down in those comments. And as always, don't forget, you like and subscribe this video, and you'll never miss one just like this.